go. It's game number 2 inside the Eagles' nest, and tonight the Eagles have a clear mission win, and they're headed to tomorrow's championship game. 12:30, standing between them and that title shot, Gatesville Hornets. That's where we're going to go to the hardwood right now. Eagles and Hornets inside the Eagles' nest. You get the Coach Smith tournament tonight. Starts right now. Hi, friends. It's the Ant-Man. Thanks for watching at SaladoEagles.com. Guys, basketball action. Capping off night 2 right now. Griffin Self dribbling down court, strong in the paint, passes off to Koa Rose and starts the game with 3 points for the Eagles. That's how you start a game like this. Number 1, Grady Keaton. Passing it off to Coleman. Coleman driving in the paint, puts up a layup, no good. Rebounded by number 10, Amos Phillips. Phillips into 12, Winkler. Puts up a shot, no good, but fouled. Charlie Winkler, the senior, going to the line to start the offensive push for the Gatesville Hornets. Shot one up and in, right in front of the Salado student section. They're gonna have to get louder than that. Get inside the heads of the Hornets tonight. 3-1, Eagles up. Second shot finds the bottom of the net as well. Liam Wilcox inbounding to Griffin Self. Long pass over to Bryson Byers. Byers driving in strong. He finds Koa Rose on the other side, who drops another 3 for the Eagles. 6-2. Less than a minute has passed in quarter number 1. Hornets. Coleman with a shot, doesn't drop, rebounded by Smith. Smith to Liam Wilcox, over to Griffin Self, all alone. Number 12, Charlie Winkler with a foul. Ball will stay with the Eagles. Inbound to Liam Wilcox. Bryson Byers set to pick. Cox in the lane. Passes off to Self. 3 threes in a row to start the scoring action for the Salado Eagles. That one by sophomore Griffin Self. 9-2 Eagles. Hornets trying to do the same thing. Pass out to number 12, Charlie Winkler, who drops a 3 from the corner. 9-5 Eagles. Self-directing traffic. To Rose on the right side. That 3 doesn't fall. Foul on the Eagles. Ball goes to Gatesville. Grady Keaton inbounding to Winkler. Met by Smith. Passing it off to Coleman. Coleman over to Franks. Franks back to Keaton. Keaton drives in, puts up a layup. Little jumper, actually, who finds the bottom of the net for 2. Rose driving in, passes off to Wilcox. Wilcox defended strongly. Finds Smith at the top. Smith to Byers. Byers driving in, left-handed layup. And 2 more on the board for the Salado Eagles. 11-7. Eagles up. Grady Keaton passing off to Winkler. Winkler on the left side. Stops, spins, shoots, scores. 2 more for the Hornets. Self passing off to Byers. Byers strong in the paint. Out to Koa Rose for 3 more points. Put it on the scoreboard. 14-9. Eagles up. Keaton just inside the arc, puts up a 2, no good. Rebounded by Franks, who puts it back up and drops it in. 14-11 now. Wilcox finds Rose underneath the basket, who lays it in for an easy 2, and a guaranteed timeout from Brett Campbell, the coach of the Hornets. Want to slow this thing down. Eagles up 16-11. Quick timeout. We'll keep it here. Thank you for watching SaladoEagles.com. Watching one of your favorite players here, and you want to get all of these games after the game is over with, fill out that form at the bottom at SaladoEagles.com. If you're watching on YouTube, jump over there after the game, fill that out, and we'll send you a link to them after the game is over with, okay? Strong start for Coach Schonefeld and the boys. 4:35 left in the first period. Eagles have stayed on top since shot number 1. It's 16-11. Hornets Grady Keaton inbounding to Charlie Winkler, number 12. Student section starting to get loud inside the Eagles' nest. Back and forth between Winkler and Keaton. Trying to direct some traffic over here. Looking for Coleman on the left side. Ends up finding Franks. Franks back out to Winkler. Over to number 10, Phillips. Inside. 3. Coleman has it swatted away by Smith. Hornets keep control of the ball, though. Winkler drives in. Has it knocked away strongly by Derek Smith. And that charged up the Salado student section. Ball out of bounds on Smith. Stays with the Hornets. 3:57 left in period 1. Long pass to Winkler near half court. Pass down low to Phillips. Phillips driving in the paint. Back out to Keaton. Gets fouled going up for a shot. Ikoa Rose drawing the foul there, sending Grady Keaton, the sophomore, to the line for the first time tonight. Well, when the student section chants miss it and you miss it, I don't make it get louder next time. 3:45, 16-11 with the Eagles in the lead. Second shot up, but it finds the bottom of the net. One more on the board for the Hornets. 16-12. Smith over to Wilcox. Slowing things down here a little bit. Finding Ikoa Rose. Swatted away. But Wilcox keeps control. Over to Rose for a 3. Drops it in, finds the bottom of the net for 3 more points. There's Ikoa Rose, 19-12. Salado Eagles. Long pass to Winkler on the left side here. Up top, down low. Coleman can't keep control of it. Turns the ball over to the Eagles. Smith to Humphrey to Byers out to Wilcox back to Humphrey to Byers, move the ball around here, driving into the paint. This Byers ball gets tied up and turns the ball over on a jump ball. Possession arrow going to the Hornets. Grady Keaton inbounding for the Hornets. Leading the charge down the court. No pressure from the Eagles until something like that happens when Derek Smith steals it away from you. Passes off Ooh, he hit the hardwood hard. Passed it off to Jaden Humphrey, but fouled by Grady Keaton. Caught the attention of Grady Keaton, one parent in the stand, jawing with the parent. It's all right. Derek Smith, freshen up on the bench. Griffin Self will go in for him. Inbounding from Koa Rose. Wilcox to Byers. Byers drives in, back out to Self, in between his legs. He saves it though. Self challenged as he goes into the paint. Battling number 11, Caden Mayes, and gets a walk, turning the ball over. 2:21 left here in period number 1. Keaton over to Winkler. Winkler down low to Phillips. Back up top to Keaton. All alone. Number 12, Charlie Winkler, shoots a 3, no good. Out of bounds, Eagles ball. Liam Wilcox passing over to Griffin Self, directing traffic as the Hornets wait on him. Self dribbles right, passes off to Koa left. Jaden Humphreys gets fouled by number 3, Colin Coleman, the freshman from Gatesville. Slowing down any play for the Eagles and adding a foul to their tally. 1:46 left in quarter 1. Inbound to Humphreys. Humphreys to Self. Self driving in the paint, passes back out to Wilcox. All alone for a 3 that's off the front of the rim. Calling a foul on Bryson Byers. Rebound up for anyone calling a foul on him. Gives Gatesville the ball, the right end of the court. Senior Charlie Winkler passes down low to Mayes. Mayes dribbles back to Winkler. Winkler challenged by Humphrey. Back over to Coleman. Coleman finding Phillips. Phillips to Coleman again. Backwards layup attempted by Phillips. Turns over to the Eagles. Griffin Self. Evidently, Amos Phillips doesn't know his own strength, launching Koa Rose across the court. Throw another foul on him. Give Liam Wilcox the ball out of bounds. Griffin Self. Self to Wilcox. Wilcox thought about a 3, pulls it down, drives into the paint, puts it up, off the rim, out of bounds on the Hornets. Ball stays with the Eagles. Much more physical than night number 1's battle here at 7:30 tonight against the Gatesville Hornets. 36 seconds left in quarter number 1. Inbound to Byers. Byers gets it knocked away, tied up. Starting to get in the Hornets' head a little bit.
It's our ball. It's our ball.
Eagles ball. Having to be reminded of the possession arrow. Eagles getting their play from Coach Schonefeld. Guys undefeated this season. See, they can't keep that going tonight. 19-12 right now with 34 seconds left in the first. Cole Rose will inbound to Bryson Byers. Byers over to Rose, puts up a three, bounces around, no good. Rebounded by the Hornets. Colin Coleman, the freshman, facing off against Griffin Self. Mayes. Foul from Griffin Self on Mayes, taking the ball out of bounds. In the bonus, so the Hornets will go to the line. Freshman Caden Mayes, shot number one. Finds the bottom of the net for one more point for the Hornets. 19-13, Eagles in the lead. This will be the toughest game yet for the Eagles on their own home court here against Gatesville tonight. Britt Campbell and boys came in here to win tonight. Shot number two from Mayes, up and in. Making it 19-14, 5-point lead for the Eagles. Humphrey with the ball to Wilcox. Wilcox over to Rose. Rose battles through, over to Wilcox, puts up a three at the buzzer, hits the front of the rim. No good. That is the end of quarter number one. That kind of action, it felt like a half. We'll be back with quarter number two. Another 8 minutes starts next.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear Yee Yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Should head over to yee.com. Great deals. Time for the holidays right now. Somebody that's hard to buy for, you know the shirt size? Go check out all the great shirts, caps, jackets, custom apparel from Yee Apparel. Yee, live life to the fullest. Thank them for sponsoring tonight's game. Nightcap here. Coach Smith tournament inside the Eagles nest. 8 more minutes up on the board, and quarter number two starts right now. Gatesville. Number one, Grady Keaton. Passing over to Winkler. Winkler up for a three. Fouled by Heber to start this period off. And Winkler will go to the line to shoot for three. Shot one up and in. Narrowing the lead from the Eagles, 19-15. Girls going to the championship game, that's tomorrow at 11. Shot number two made it 19-16. Eagles still up. Shot number three finds the bottom of the net as well. 7:51 left in the second. Inbound from Byers to Heber. Heber to Smith. Full press here from Gatesville. Turned over to them. Pass intercepted. Winkler finds Phillips down low. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Smith. Heber all by himself. Drops a three. There it is. 3 more for the board. 22-17. Eagles with his first points of the game. Nice drop of a three off the bench for Brennan Heber. And Grady Keaton bounces off his own foot. Knocks it out of bounds, turns the ball over to the Eagles. Heber will go back to the bench. When they need another three, they'll holler at him. Coach has him here waiting. He's going to go back in for somebody else. Throws it in long. Jaden Humphrey passing over to Derek Smith. Smith finds Wilcox, guarded by Phillips. Wilcox to Byers. Byers to Smith. And a walk from Derek Smith. Turns the ball over. 6:49. Left in the second. I didn't see a travel either. Almost like a response to, it felt like a response to their coach, but all right, I'll stop being a homer for a second, in some sense of it, right? Jackson Franks passes it off to Coleman. Coleman down low to Winkler. Winkler puts it up, a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Jaden Humphrey. Steps on the line, though, and turns the ball back over to the Hornets. Eagles still up, though, 22-17. Pass to Phillips. Amos Phillips directly into the basket. 2 more points for Gatesville. Wilcox with the ball to Smith. Smith over to Heber. Sub back in. Heber to Humphrey. Humphrey to Smith. Smith all alone for a three. He finds the bottom of the net for 3 more points for the Eagles. 25-19. 6:02 left in the second. Driving into the paint. This number 1, Grady Keaton, passed it off to Charlie Winkler, who lays it in for 2. 25-21. Eagles still up. Humphrey passing over to Wilcox. Wilcox battles Phillips, gets to the paint, puts it up, drops it in for 2 more points for the Eagles. Grady Keaton slowing things down. Trying to give the Hornets time to catch up. Pass over to Winkler. Winkler challenged by Wilcox, nearly gets it stripped away. Back over to 3, Coleman, who shoots a 3, and he makes it. 27-24. Eagles still up. Rose, right at point, gets into the paint, gets tripped up by number 1, Grady Keaton. A chant, you can't do that, from the Salado student section. Yes, tripping, not allowed. Number 3, Koa Rose, sophomore, inbounding. He'll do it here under the basket. Who will he find? Better hurry, and he does. He finds Heber. Heber drives into the paint. Oh, a spin around. I love it. Was to lay it in for 2. Gets fouled by number 10, Amos Phillips. And the junior, Brennan Heber, will go to the line for the first time tonight. Shot number 1 is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Stays 27-24, Eagles. Brennan Heber takes a big deep breath, dribbles twice, second shot up. That one is good. Make it 28-24. Eagles 4-point lead with 5 minutes left in the second. Gatesville Hornets, led by Grady Keaton. Dribbles right, gets it stolen away, and a pass over to number 11, Caden Mayes. Knocked out of bounds by Brennan Heber. Ball stays with the Hornets. Inbounds to Grady Keaton. 4:49. Keaton drives in the paint, gets it knocked away by Derek Smith. Long pass to Brennan Heber. Heber finds Smith sitting there all alone at the 3, and he finds the bottom of the net for 3 more for the Eagles. 31-24. Excellent defense from the Eagles. A rebound by Wilcox. Passes it over to Smith. Smith to Rose. Long pass across court to Heber. Stops the ball, keeps control off the fingertips of Cole Rose. Nearly out of bounds, but turned over to the Hornets. Number 1, Grady Keaton. Drives into the paint. Scores. Finds Liam Wilcox shuffling at his feet. Gets a foul. .354, 31-26. Eagles up. Letting the guys play. Cole Rose in the paint. Little floater that lands. 33-26 Eagles. Colin Coleman pushes in on the right side. Gets the ball stripped away from Bryson Byers. Ball and guys rolling around on the ground. Jump ball. Ball is the Eagles. Yeah, they didn't signal to the score table. It was a jump ball. Got to communicate. Lots to do though, the refs. The refs have a lot to do. Inbound to Wilcox. Wilcox lets people move out of his way. Pass to Smith. Smith over to Heber. Heber to Cole Rose. Shoots a 3, rebounded by Bryson Byers. Fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Fouled by number 13, Dylan Watts, the freshman for Gatesville. 3:12 left. Bryson Byers going to the line for the first time tonight. 33-26. First shot makes it 34. And the senior, Bryson Byers, gets one more shot. Throws it up. In and out. Rebounded by Gatesville. Fast break by Keaton. Finds his spot outside the 3. Passes over to Coleman. Coleman back to Keaton. Pass back and forth as they move things around. Tried to pass into Franks. Off his hand and out of bounds. Turns it over to the Eagles. Rose inbound to Wilcox. 2:53. Wilcox pass to Heber. Heber to Rose. Out of bounds of an attempted steal from the Hornets. Ball stays with the Eagles. 2:38 left in the half. Fives from Coach Schonefeld. As Bryson Byers comes out for a bit. It's been the biggest thing is keeping these guys' legs fresh. Playing 4 games in 2 days and championship game tomorrow. Cole Rose with the ball up top, driving into the paint. Goes around, puts it up, puts 2 more on the board for the Eagles. 36-26, 10-point lead with 2:24 left in the half. Coleman with the ball. Passes over to Phillips. Phillips driving in on the left side, double team. Passed back out to number 12, Charlie Winkler. Puts up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Keaton, though. Pass back out to Coleman. Coleman over to Phillips. Phillips drives in, gets it swatted away by Derek Smith. Liam Wilcox with the ball now. Attempted steal from Phillips, no good, fouled as Wilcox went to the board by number 12, Charlie Winkler. Coach Brett Campbell jawing with the ref. To no avail, still a foul. Liam Wilcox goes to the line. Gets quiet. And the first shot off the back of the rim. No good. 36-26. Lead stays at 10. Less than 2 minutes in this half. Second shot up. Yeah, it finds the bottom of the net. 37-26, lead to 11 by the Eagles. The Hornets, Keaton, running right. Takes it all the way to the hoop, tries to anyway. Gets fouled by Koa Rose. Does Grady Keaton, the sophomore for Gatesville, going to the line to shoot for two. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, he's bleeding. That's some blood coming down the right ear of Grady Keaton. Clean that up, he can go back out. Girls playing in the Coach Smith Tournament Championship right here on this hardwood tomorrow. That game will start at 11 a.m. Guys playing to get into the championship tonight. They win that, they will play tomorrow at 12:30. Wound cleaned up. Grady Keaton going back to the line. Gets two shots to narrow the lead of the Eagles. Right now, Gatesville at 26. After that one, 27. 10-point lead still by the Eagles. Bryson Byers subbing back in. I saw that one, Jaden. He missed you, left you hanging. Had to slap his own hand for a high five. Second shot. And the Hornets up and in. Grady Keaton, both shots dropped. Wilcox inbounding to Self. Self back over to Wilcox, back to Self. As they get across half court. Wilcox over to Humphrey. Back to Self. Set things back up. Humphrey with the ball, driving in. Pulls up and passes to Wilcox. Wilcox back to Humphrey. Humphrey finds Heber on the inside. Tries to pass to Byers. Ball taken away, stolen. Out of bounds on Bryson Byers. Ball goes to the Hornets. Keaton. Pass it over to Coleman. Coleman to Phillips. Phillips back to Keaton. Shoots a three, hits the rim, no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Pass to Coleman. Shoots his own three, nothing but an air ball into the hands of Bryson Byers. Over to Koa Rose. Koa Rose draws a foul from number 12, Charlie Winkler. Nobody in a bonus. Take the ball out of bounds. No, he's going to shoot. Yeah, there's a bonus. There's a bonus. Going to shoot for two is Koa Rose. First shot in. Lead back to 10, 38-28. Second shot, same as the first. Finds the bottom of the net. Now lead up to 11, 39-28. Eagles with 42 seconds left in the half. Phillips with the ball. Jumper. No good. Nothing but air. Gets back out to Keaton. Phillips getting a chance from the student section of air ball. Passes over to Phillips. 3 on the right side. Drives inside against Griffin's self. Shot no good. Knocked out of bounds by Jaden Humphrey. Ball will stay with the Hornets, 17 seconds left. Inbounded to Coleman. Rebounded by Mayes. Puts it up, no good. He and Koa get tangled up underneath the basket. A foul on Koa Rose. Sending the freshman Caden Mayes back to the line again tonight. Shot number 1, up and in. Lead is 10 for the Eagles. 39-29. Second shot for May is up and in. Lead now 9 points, 39-30. Griffin self with the ball, 8 seconds left. Humphrey passing to Byers. Byers back out to Cole Rose, drops in a 3 before the end of the half. And that is how we'll end the first half of Coach Smith tournament play in game number 2 tonight. The Eagles up 42-30. Cole Rose dropping a 3 in just before the buzzer. 16 more minutes of basketball to play. We'll start that when we get back next here at SaladoEagles.com.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear Yee Yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Seconds away from second half basketball action. Kicking off here inside the Eagles' nest. This is day number 2 of the Coach Smith tournament. Girls won earlier. Guys on their way to the championship, 42-30. We sit right here in their half. Contributing to that was a near last second 3 from Koa Rose to wrap up the first half. Love seeing that. See if they can't start the second half the same way. Keeping that momentum they built up in the first half. Your coach just said, keep doing what you've been doing. Coach Britt Campbell, though, over at Gatesville Hornets, looking for an advantage. Get one leg up on the Eagles. See if they can't ruin the night. Second half action. Hardwood basketball starts now. Gatesville's Keaton passing over to Winkler. Winkler to Coleman. Coleman stopping, passing back to Keaton. Back over to Phillips. Phillips. Winkler dishing down to Franks, who lays it in for 2 points to start the second half for the Gatesville Hornets. Self passing over to Koa Rose. Rose to Smith. Smith up top here, directing traffic. Decides to pass off to Self. Heads that direction. Back over to Smith. Smith to Self. Self looking for a pass down low. Intercepted by Franks. Turnover to the Hornets. Pass down low to Keaton. Keaton back up top to Winkler. Winkler to Coleman. Coleman to Phillips. Phillips to Winkler. Winkler with a jumper that finds the bottom of the net too. That's 4 unanswered points. The Hornets. It's 42-34. Eagles still on top though. Self over to Rose. Rose back to Self. Self to Byers. Byers to Self. Self up for a 3. Finds the edge of the rim. Rebounded by Jackson Franks. Ball back in the hands of the Hornets. Pass over to Keaton. Keaton to Phillips. Phillips challenged by Byers. Passes it back out to Keaton. Over to Winkler. A long 3. Finds the net at the outside. No good. Rebounded by Phillips. Phillips into Franks. Phillips just at the three-point line. No good. Rebounded by Rose for the Eagles. Passes to Smith. Smith inside to Wilcox. They said he traveled in that move. And he'll turn the ball back over to the Gatesville Hornets. Sub in for Self. It'll be Jaden Humphrey. Keaton for the Hornets, crossing midcourt. Bounce pass to Coleman. Coleman puts up a 2. And it finds the bottom of the net, 42-36. Eagles still up. Smith. Pass nearly jumped by Phillips. Humphreys knocks it out of bounds. Ball stays with the Eagles. 5:33. The third. Wilcox will inbound. He does all the way across court to Smith. Nearly jumped by Coleman. Smith. Wilcox. Wilcox passes to Rose. Rose dribbles in. Passes to Byers. Byers on the left passes out to Humphrey. Humphrey to Smith. Smith passing it off to Humphrey. Humphrey finds Byers down low. Passes back out to Cole Rose. Up for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Derek Smith. Kicks it back to Wilcox. Puts up his own 3, no good. Rebounded by Bryson Byers and gets fouled. Sending him to the line for 2 shots. Charlie Winkler getting credit for that one. 4:50 left in the third. Winkler's got to discuss it with the ref. Doesn't like the call. Doesn't really matter. Still got another one on his record. Bryson Byers steps up. Shot number 1 is up and in. Make it 43-36. Caden Mayes subbing in for the Hornets. Bryson Byers, 2 dribbles, shot up, nothing but net. 44-36 Eagles, 4:49. They left in the third. Keaton with the ball. Looking to set up a play. Passes over to Coleman. Coleman inside Byers, stripped by Byers. Tied up with Jackson Franks. A jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Eagles. A turnover from the Hornets. Inbounded by Wilcox to Humphrey. Humphrey back over to Wilcox. Passing it around the top, these guys. Rose looking for somebody to pass it to. Does to Wilcox on the opposite side, who drives inside the paint. Dishes off to Rose, who throws up a nice little floater that finds the bottom of the net for 2 more points. 46-36, 10-point lead from the Eagles. Bounce pass into Franks. Franks back out to Coleman. Keaton. Keaton over to Mayes. Franks tries to throw up a shot that's just completely obliterated by Byers. Ball down for the Eagles. A shot goes up from Rose. A 3-pointer that is no good. Phillips with a rebound for the Hornets. Back out to Keaton. Keaton drives in the paint. Lays a left-handed layup that finds the bottom of the net. It is 46-38. Eagles still up. Coach Schonefeld took exception to stuff that was happening on the opposite end of the court and tells the refs about it, talks about it. So we got a timeout. Who's the timeout on? We'll take a break if you take a break. He's still talking. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Communication's scarce from the refs a little bit. That's all right. Enjoying this game tonight. Enjoyed the ladies' game earlier. Excited. They are perfect in the Coach Smith tournament this season, going to the championship game tomorrow, 11 o'clock, right here inside the Eagles' nest. 3:36 left in the third. Eagles have the ball, inbounding on the right end. Liam Wilcox inbounds to Humphrey. Back to Wilcox, taking it down court, over to Humphrey. Humphrey over to Smith, all alone for a three, and that one finds the bottom of the net. Derek Smith, 3 more points on the board for the Eagles, 49-38. Number 3, Coleman. With the ball, passing it around top of the Hornets, all the way across court to Phillips. Back up to 1 to Keaton, back to Phillips. Phillips out to number 3, Coleman. Coleman on the right side of the paint, passes back out to Mayes. Off the rim for his shot, no good, rebounded by Phillips. Bryson Byers challenges the shot from Coleman, and it is no good. Rebounded by Phillips, battling under the glass. Near rebound from Smith, rolls off his knee and out of bounds. Ball stays with the Hornets. Colin Coleman will inbound for the Hornets. The baseline to Phillips, the top of the paint, passes back out to Coleman, shooting a 3. No good, off the rim, rebounded by Derek Smith. A foul by number 2, Grayson Egling. Ball will stay with the Eagles. It's funny in games like this how neither bench loves the refs when it's this intense, do they? Long pass cross court to Humphrey. Does Wilcox. Wilcox gets the ball back. Dribbles, passes back to Humphrey. Humphrey looked for a pass in the lane, couldn't find it. Over to Smith. Smith back to Humphrey, back to Smith. Puts up a 3, hits the rim and the top of the backboard, which will stop the play. Take the ball out of bounds with the Hornets with 2:20 left in the third. Cole Rose taking a much needed break. And Brennan Heber will sub in for him. Keaton for the Hornets. The ball over to Coleman. Coleman to Phillips. Alley-oop from Coleman to Phillips. Putting 2 on the board, 49-40. Eagles still up though. Wilcox to Smith. Smith back to Wilcox. Wilcox over to Humphrey. Humphrey finds Byers, drives into the paint, passes back out to Smith. Need some help here. Humphrey over to Heber. Heber back to Humphrey. Nearly gets it swatted away. It's in the paint. Finds Bryson Byers underneath the glass, tries to lay it in, misses, gets the rebound. And the refs calling a jump ball. I thought this yesterday, and I don't know if you're feeling the same thing. It feels like jump balls are called awfully quick. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm all alone. Ignore me if so. Hornets with the ball. Number 11, Mayes driving, throws up a shot, has it completely blown up by Derek Smith. Ball in the hands of Wilcox. Back out to Heber. Heber to Smith. Smith driving in the lane. Picks up that pivot foot. Drags it. Turns the ball over. Bryson Byers taking a break. Having a seat. Ball turned over to the Hornets with 58 seconds left in the third. Eagles still on top by 9 points, 49-40. Hornets trying to narrow that lead right here. Mayes nearly has his pass intercepted by Cora Rose. Coleman handles it, keeps it. Phillips shoots a long 3, finds nothing. inciting another air ball chant. Does it touch nothing but the bottom of that net from the outside? Out of bounds on the Hornets. 33 seconds with the Eagles inbounding here. Smith to Humphrey. Humphrey back over to Smith as they cross half court now. Wilcox back out to Smith. Over to Humphrey. Humphrey finds Wilcox in the paint. He drives in, goes in for a layup. No good, fouled hard by Phillips and no call. 12 seconds. Keaton with the ball for the Hornets. Challenge with Derek Smith. Drives in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Derek Smith. He and Caden Mayes battle for it. 3 seconds left in the third. Jump ball goes in favor of the Eagles. Derek Smith with the ball. Shoots it from half court. It's up. Oh, and off the rim. Almost. Almost. 9-point lead. Eagles still up at the end of 3. 8 more minutes of basketball left to play. And the guys go to the Coach Smith Championship tomorrow. Back with that final quarter. Coming up next here at SaladoEagles.com.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear Yee Yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Big sales from YeeYee.com right now. Find something for all your loved ones over there now. Yee Yee. Live life to the fullest. Thank those guys for sponsoring tonight's game, bringing you the broadcast at SaladoEagles.com. 8 more minutes up on the board. The final quarter of this game starts now. Hornets with the ball. Phillips up top. Passes over to Keaton. Keaton driving in. Passes back out to Winkler. Winkler with a jump shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Coleman. Passes over to Phillips. Phillips challenged by Smith. Back over to Winkler with a layup. Good for 2. 49-42. Eagles still up. The lead narrowing by the Hornets. Liam Wilcox passes to Smith. Smith over to Humphrey. Humphrey to Rose. Rose directing traffic, passes to Wilcox. Wilcox over to Smith. Guarded by Phillips, passes it to Wilcox. Wilcox finds Heber down low, passes back to Wilcox, who tried to put it in. Bounces off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Phillips for the Hornets. Number 1, Keaton runs in for a layup and puts it in. 2 more points, narrowing that lead for the Eagles. 49-44. Smith with the ball. Passes to Wilcox. Wilcox inside to Rose. Drops it in for 2. 51-44. Eagles. Grady Keaton finds Coleman on the right side. Coleman back over to Winkler. Winkler driving in the paint, can't find anywhere to go. Puts up a shot that is rebounded by Derek Smith. Battled for it with Phillips on the ground. Jump ball. Possession arrow for the Eagles. stopping action so the ref and coach can talk it out a little bit. Educate each other on what a foul is and what it's not. Not going to do much. Griffin Self passes over to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Self, all alone, outside three, doesn't take the shot, passes to Heber. Heber over to Humphrey. Humphrey battles back, finds Griffin Self, Rose on the outside, Heber up top.
Four was there.
Yeah. Self, Byers down low, back out to Self. On the wing, passes all the way across court to Heber. Heber down to Humphrey. Humphrey to Byers. Byers battling into the paint, back out to Humphrey. Heber. Off the foot of Rose. Chases it down court. Keep the Hornets from getting it. Ball tied up. Incredible battle by Jaden Humphrey to keep the Hornets from grabbing that and scoring. They do get to keep the ball, jump ball. Arrow in favor of the Hornets. 5:05 left in this game. Opposite side of the court, Colin Coleman, the freshman, to inbound for the Hornets right now. Sends it off to Charlie Winkler. Pass to Jackson Franks. Franks in the paint. Puts up a hook shot. Off the backboard and in. Quick break from the Eagles. Wilcox. Core Rose in the paint. Little floater for two. 53-46. Eagles up more. Watch that carry. Franks passes out to Coleman for a three, no good, rebounded by Self. He and Phillips will battle for it. Is that a foul or a jump ball? What are we calling it? Usually jump ball. Nope, they're calling a foul. They are. They're calling a foul on Phillips.
He ran into him, Coach. What would you call it?
Still discussing what a foul is. Britt Campbell and the ref. They could do that before the game, you know, or maybe after. Heber with the ball on the right side, passes into Cole Rose. Quick dish to Bryson Byers. Has a shot knocked away, but rebounds it. Cole Rose out on the three, and Cole Rose hits it. 10-point lead for the Eagles. 56-46. Lights this crowd up with a steal from Wilcox. Battling for it on the hard wood are the Eagles. Foul on Griffin Self. Slowed any kind of momentum, though, that the Hornets may have tried to mount there. Full stop at half court. Crowd getting rowdy. Keaton Grady, or it's Grady Keaton inbounding the ball. Does to Winkler. Winkler with a jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Koa Rose. Dishes it off to Griffin Self. Back to Rose. Rose. Over to Self. Self loses control of the ball. Someone kicks it. See who did. We'll go out of bounds right here, just to the left of us. Ball out of bounds. The Hornets. 3:35 left in this game. Down by 10. Grady Keaton inbounds to Charlie Winkler. Over to Phillips. Phillips to Franks. Back up to Winkler. Winkler drives in the lane, loses control of the ball. Tipped by someone in a white jersey, evidently. Looked like Derek Smith is having a little conversation with the ref. Maybe he did touch it. Ball stays with the Hornets. That time it is stripped away. Koa Rose with the ball. Bryson Byers out to Smith. Rose just outside of 3. Wilcox. Pass to Smith. Out of bounds on Keaton. Ball stays with the Eagles. Coach Schonefeld giving the guys a relax motion. You get too hyped, lose control, don't think straight. Inbound to Bryson Byers in the paint. Back out to Heber. Heber over to Rose. Foul from number 3, Colin Coleman on Koa Rose. 2:45 left in the game. Ball out of bounds for the Eagles. Inbound to Rose is Wilcox. Passes to Heber in the lane. A layup. Oh, no good. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Winkler for the Hornets. But he comes back and swats it away. Jump ball on the ground between Winkler and Rose. Possession arrow for the Eagles. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Someone called a timeout. Was it you, Rick? Rick didn't call a timeout. Easton didn't call a timeout. Somebody did, and it's a long one. We'll keep it here. So in case, the ref and a coach want to talk about fouls again, we'll bring you that action too. Appreciate you watching. SaladoEagles.com. What a great ending. It's night number 2, the Coach Smith tournament here inside the Eagles Nest. Great action for 2 days. And I know the kids loved it too, got to work it. They were excused for 2 days. Coming here and watch basketball, maybe help with concession stands, maybe help over here on the score table. Kind of cool. I don't remember us having a tournament at our school. A bit fun to do, right? 10-point lead from the Eagles against Gatesville Hornets. We've only seen a couple of guys' games here at SaladoEagles.com so far this year. This, by far, the most challenging and the most intense. It's kind of basketball I like. I'm guessing that you probably do too. 2:30 left in this game. Derek Smith's going to inbound the ball on the right end of the court. And a foul from Phillips. You can't hold a guy when he's trying to inbound, when someone are trying to inbound the ball. And the ref saw it. Inbounds to Wilcox. Wilcox finds Koa Rose. Stripped away by Franks for the Hornets. A 3 goes up from Coleman. No good, rebounded by Phillips. Dishes out to Winkler. Winkler for a 3 that finds the bottom of the net. 58-49. Eagles up. Stripped away by the Hornets.
Tough guys. We're gonna kill you. Gotta be strong. Be strong.
Derek Smith with the ball. Being challenged right here. He was also hit for. You gotta be careful. 1:55 left in the game. I'm channeling the spirit my friend Rick, and I've got the mic on, and I can't be doing what you would be doing. But I started, so I got to be careful. We're both going to get in trouble, Rick. Suzanne, he can't sit by me anymore. I told him to sit by me. He can't sit by me anymore. We got a timeout going right now. Appreciate you watching here. We'll see how this game finishes up. It is pretty intense, and if not careful, they could lose control really quickly. Yeah, we got Coach Schonefeld here telling Wilcox, just take a deep breath, bud. Just take a deep breath. You've got this one. You've got this one. We're in the lead.
Watch for the foul, Reb. Come on.
Wilcox passes over to Smith. Smith back to Wilcox. Byers all alone. Pass to him. Fouled by Grady Keaton. Inbound to Bryson Byers. Derek Smith to Wilcox. Wilcox back to Smith. Going to be a foul game here, I think, at the end. Number 10, Phillips. That's got to be 5. He's out of the game. Phillips is gone. Shakes hands with Coach. Subbing for him, number 13, Dylan Watts. Liam Wilcox at the line. Expanding this lead. That's the intentions anyway. 56-49 right now. With that, 57. Another one on the board for Liam Wilcox tonight. Second one up, hits the back of the rim. Rebounded by Heber, who puts it up. Rebounded by Franks. Ball tied up. Bryson Byers gets a foul. I thought it was tied up. Nope. Foul from Bryson Byers. Inbounded, Grady Keaton. Taking it to the right side. Out to Winkler. Winkler for a 3, all alone. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Watts. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line. Freshman Dylan Watts. Cole Rose with the foul, sending the freshman to the line. 1:15 left here. Shot number 1 is up off the right part of the rim and no good. 57-49. Second shot up, no good. Rebounded by Derek Smith. Stripped away. Winkler with a 3. Rebounded by Liam Wilcox. And a timeout. Smart timeout. Liam Wilcox. 30-second timeout. Remind you again tomorrow. Game times and games, 11 o'clock. Lady Eagles take to the court for the Coach Smith championship game. The ladies' side of the bracket will do that at 11 a.m. Following that, 12:30, the guys winning here, Battle Lake Belton. That's at 12:30 tomorrow. Here inside the Eagles' nest. If you're watching on YouTube right now and you haven't hit subscribe yet, do that for me. Would you never miss one of these? Derek Smith inbounding here. If he can, fine, he does. Finds Wilcox. Wilcox gets fouled. Wilcox is going to the line for the next minute. My guess is we're going to have a lot of free throws. Fantastic showing tonight. All of these guys, Bryson Byers, Liam Wilcox, Koa Rose, started the game off with a 3. Didn't let up at all. Brennan Heber, always great off the bench. Griffin Self. Foul on number 1, Keaton. By number 4, Bryson Byers. Sending Grady Keaton to the line once again tonight. First one, up and good. Making it a 9-point lead for the Eagles, 59-50. Second one up and good as well. Byers inbounding to Smith. Steal. Shot up and good from Colin Coleman. Fouled by Koa Rose. Counts the 2 that dropped in. That'll go to the line. Griffin Self back in. Taking Koa Rose's place. Three-point play from Colin Coleman there. Foul going to the glass. 50 seconds left. See if we can get through this 50. Most of it anyway. Yep. Fouled is Brennan Heber by number 13, Dylan Watts. Heber needs to go down there and drop them and keep this lead for the Eagles. Only 5 points. Difference between the two. Brennan Heber, shot number 1. Off the back of the rim. 48 seconds left. 5-point lead. Charlie Winkler subbing in for Dylan Watts. Best players available from the Hornets are in. Second shot from Brennan Heber. Up and drops. 48 seconds. 12 and 1, passing back and forth. 12 taking it. The left side pulls up, shoots a jumper and makes it. Timeout from Gatesville. We'll take a timeout. We will too. Back with the last 39 seconds of this game coming up next.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear Yee Yee?
Feels a little bit like this! And it feels a little like this.
How long will it take to play 39 seconds? We're about to find out. See if the Eagles can't stay undefeated on their own home court. Challenged strongly by the Gatesville Hornets tonight. Coach Britt Campbell and crew want to play spoiler to the Eagles tonight. Coach Schoenfeld. The Eagles, perfect so far. See if we can't keep it that way with Derek Smith inbounding right here. Look for a foul quickly and for the Eagles to go back to the line. Jump ball.
Tee him up. Technical.
There has not, a lot of people screaming technical behind me. There hasn't been one call, and it's just been arguments. There hasn't been screaming or cursing, so maybe that's why. Long 60-second timeout from Gatesville, 35 seconds left. I asked how long it would take to play 39 seconds of basketball. Like this, it could be 15, 20 minutes. Now, realistically, setting up their play down here on the right end are the Gatesville Hornets. Schonefeld saying this is how we hang on to our undefeated streak. Do it like this. 4 points. 4 points. All the Eagles are leading by. Kayan Mayes subbing in for Charlie Winkler. .35 seconds on the clock. Derek Smith with the ball. Inbounding. Does to Liam Wilcox. Wilcox back to Smith. Smith to Wilcox. Wilcox down to Heber. Across court to Derek Smith. Griffin Self. I think that Caden Mayes thought the game was over. He was just giving Griffin Self a hug. Maybe he wasn't. There's been a lot of discussion between these two all night long. Coach Britt Campbell, and I really wish I'd learned the ref's name. Instead of just saying the refs. It was a foul from Caden Mayes. Griffin Self going to the line with 23 seconds left in the game. He can drop 2 here. Expand it to 6. Expand that lead to 6 right here. Shot number 1 is up. And in. Griffin Self. Second shot is up and in. 6-point lead from the Eagles. 23 seconds left in this game. Hornets trying to hurry down court. Winkler, long 3, hits the back of the rim, no good. Derek Smith rebounded and fouled. 15 seconds left in the game. Crowd is standing and cheering. Foul on number 12, Charlie Winkler. Sending Derek Smith, the Eagles, into the court. And sending Charlie Winkler to the bench. Derek Smith's shot, no good. Letting you hear the same sounds that we are.
What's going on over there?
Athletic director. going to sit back and let you hear this.
Wow.
Derek Smith still has another shot to take, in case you forgot. Like a lot of us here did. The Eagles are up 62-56. They got quiet. Derek's second shot out finds the bottom of the net. 63-56, 13 seconds. Strong to the basket, no good. 5 seconds. Is that a 2? 2 shots. That's it. That is the end of the game. Tuck those talons. This hunt is over. The guys are going to the Coach Smith Championship tomorrow, 12:30, right here at the Eagles Nest. My name is the Ant-Man. Thank you so much for watching at SaladoEagles.com. Big shout out to the Eastons. Easton Ogus, Easton Bullock, guys helping me out tonight, running the score, running the camera, keeping the action going here as the action happens on the court. Could do it without them. And thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you the next game. SaladoEagles.com. Eagles win tonight, 63-59.